What's up, everybody? It's your boy Munchiezzz. Welcome back to Munchiezzz Plays. We're back here in Hutan Pantai for our Triple Threat Challenge, episode 19. We're getting there. We got a trailer load of goat milk, 11,000 liters. We've been collecting for a while. We got to take to the dairy. We had to come all the way down to the bottom of the map by the docks. Should be a nice payday. We're not getting top market price. Top market is 5,635. We're getting 5,386. But we'll take it. It's money in the bank. I'm going to head down to the dairy, and I'll meet you there, and we'll get the number of where this is going to be. We're saving up money to buy the rest of the fields that we need to buy. So, I'll meet you down there. We're stuck at a red light. I figured I'd drive with you guys through town. It's so beautiful down through this town. And nobody's coming. We're running it. They did such good detail down here. All the bars and clubs. I absolutely love it. You don't see anything like this on the other maps. The farm father is playing. That's great. Should be able to make a turn here. And follow this little road around. And the dairy should be right over here. See if we can find the drop off. There it is, right there. Back up a little bit. Turn right in. Unstrap our load and come in. 60,645. We'll take that all day, all day. All right. I'll meet you back at the farm. All right, we're back at our farm. We got nothing to do today. So we're going to come sleep. Wake up tomorrow. And we got some chores to do. So let's hit our tent for a little bit. We've been working pretty hard. We're pretty tired. We'll see you in the morning. All right, good morning. First thing on our list to do this morning. We got to throw a second layer of fertilization on field 4. Also, as you can see, we got some hail damage on there too. This hail has been kicking our ass. But there's nothing we can do about that. That's just Mother Nature. Let's go grab our fertilization station. Let's unfold this beast. turn her on, and let's rock and roll. Alright, we're finishing up our fertilization of this field. I believe this should be the last of it right here. We'll check our work when we reach the end. And I believe that should be it. We'll shut her down and look. That looks like money to me. Let's fold her up. Let's put her away. And this field is ready to go until harvest time. Put it back in its spot. And that is done. I think all we have left to do today is grab our tank. And we have to fill our greenhouses up with some water. Let's grab our tank right here. And go to our water supply. And let's fill her up. Alright, we're full. Still fill up our greenhouses. Sneak right in here. We'll drop some water in. And then we'll pull forward. We'll throw the rest in these two. And that'll do us for a while. All we got left to do is sleep until tomorrow. We'll see you in the morning. Alright, it's the next morning. Looks like we got a bit of snow coming down. We'll take a look at the weather. We're gonna have snow until lunchtime. So, I guess what we'll do is we'll take a run up to the temple. Sounds like a plan. We'll come get our trailer. Might as well feed the beast. We'll take some, wood beams. Planks long. And maybe some more cement bags up there. We'll see. We'll come up here. Jump out. And, wood beams. Planks long. We'll take out 6 planks long. Take those out. Pull our trailer up here so we can pick them up, make room for the rest of the stuff. Alright, we'll take out some wood beams. Where's our wood beams? Wood beams. We'll take out 6 of those. So far, so good. Let's grab some cement bags. We only have 3 cement bags. Well, at least it's something. We'll make some more. And, let's head up. When we drop this off up at the temple, we'll also take a look at the temple and see how it's going. We'll go up the stairs and look around. The snow is something fierce. I hope we don't get a whole lot. Let's see if I can remember this by heart. We've been up here enough times. It should be right here on this road. I'm not sure how much more stuff we need. I know it's supposed to be a lot of stuff and it takes forever. Whoa. That's a dangerous corner. There we go. And it should be right up around here. You can hear those frogs ribbiting. All right. Let's unstrap this stuff. Pull on in. Another 69,000. Not too shabby. We'll jump out of here. See what we need. It says we're going to need more wood beams. That's fine. We'll start everything going again. Let's come up the stairs here and see how things are progressing. It definitely looks like you're going to a temple with these stairs. Well, we got some stair railings. See what's up here. More stair railings. Looks like we got a nice little footer sitting here on this. Let's pop over to the other side. Looks like we got a nice little footer over here too. Oh, we got a whole floor here. Nice. And then we'll come over to this one over here. Looks like we got actual walls coming up. Or framing for the walls. Beautiful. It looks like it's coming along. I'm excited to see what this looks like. I haven't even seen what it looks like yet. Let's get back in our tractor. And I'll meet you back at the farm. Alright, we're back to the farm, but while we got the trailer, we're going to stop by the store. We need to get our wood greenhouse going again. However, we're going to need some seed. And probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get some fertilizer while we're there. So we'll load the trailer up and fill up our greenhouse. We're almost there. All right. Let's pop open to the store. See if we can find our seed. There we go. There's our seed. How many of these should we buy? What's the max number we can buy? Well, I guess we're buying 8. We'll buy that. And we need to get some fertilizer. Pop in here. What's our best deal on fertilizer? 2,000 liters for 32. 2,000 liters for 32. Sounds good. Can we buy 8 of those? We can. We'll buy that. Let's go load up and take it to our wood greenhouse. Alright, we loaded as much as we could up on here. Let's go take it back to the farm. I'll meet you over there. Alright, let's get this stuff dropped off. Let's unstrap them. There we go. Let's see how it's doing. Fertilizer, seeds, water. Let's use up the rest of our solid fertilizer. We'll activate that. And that's going. See what our sawmill is up to. We got 3,000 wood beams in there. It's got 32,000 wood in there. So we'll start our wood beams again. And there we go. Now we need to go over to the cement plant. Just drop this trailer off. And then we got to pick up our big trailer so we can move our stone. Big trailer should be right over here. There she be. Let's back up to it. And let's head over to our cement factory. I'll meet you over there. Alright, we're at our production here. Wow, we have cement bags out the ass over here. Maybe I brought the wrong trailer. It's alright, we'll fill it up anyways. Let's go grab our front forage piece. We'll drop her down, turn her on. Let's grab us some stone. Wow, there's a lot here. And there we go. Drop our forage piece off. Shut her down. Fold her up. We'll drop it right there. Let's go drop this stone off. $58,800. And we'll go back to the farm and grab our other trailer. I'll meet you back here. Alright, we're back. Let's pick up some of these bags. Alright, let's get these things back. Alright. Put this in our storage shed. And I'll be back when we don't have snow. And we will start our harvest. Alright, it finally quit snowing. Let's go over to field 7 to start our harvest. It's just right here up in front of us. We'll start at the far corner. This is a big field. Hopefully we get a nice harvest off of it. And here we go. Let's unfold this thing. Drop her down. Turn her on. And let's go. We got a lot of hail damage on this field, so hopefully that doesn't make too big of a difference. Alright, y'all. I think it's time to pull an audible. I think this small harvester was working when we were dealing with the small field, but this is not working with the bigger fields at all. I think we need to sell this off and upgrade to something a little bit bigger. So we're going to empty this out and go to the store and upgrade our harvester. I'm going to meet you at the store. Alright, we're at the store. Let's come over here, give this thing a repair, a paint, and sell this off. Sometimes you just need the right tool for the right job. And this is just not it. We'll give it a repair for $14. We'll repaint it for $20. Our header we'll repair for $4. And we'll repaint it for $69. And let's get rid of these things. That's $25,000 in our pocket. This is $75,000 in our pocket. And let's go in the store and let's do some shopping. Let's go to the harvesters. Let's see what we got here. A lot of these get pretty pricey. Looks like the lizard might be the way to go. 250 horsepower. 400 horsepower. 250 horsepower should be alright. Can we get our BKTs? No. Good Verstein. That's fine. Capacity 8,000. 80,000. 80,000 should be fine. Just keep those colors. And for 99,000, we'll try it. And then we need a header. What do we have for the combinations? Let's go for the fast one. We're almost at the end of this series. We'll buy that up. And let's see how this works. Surely it's got to be better than 6 miles an hour. Let's get our new toy. And I'll meet you back at the field. Let's get back to work.
Humming, diesel soul controlling, fog like a ghost on these Hutan fields. But I ain't stopping till I see that yield. Beans are ripe and the time is right. Steel teeth chomping through the morning light. A sea of green turning golden brown. I'm the king of this crop wearing my muddy crown. Through the haze I go, row by row, harvesting dreams in the early morning glow. Triple threats calling, I ain't gonna stall. In my massive Ferguson, I'm taking it all. Fog in the roads, but I still see clear. The road to right here. Wipers squeak and the mirror's misted, but every soybean in this field's enlisted. Pulling steady, that header wide, fog creeping low, but I got that farmer pride. Ain't no traffic, just a bird or two. Wheels keep turning like I always do. Load that trailer with the crop I grew, feeling that wind coming into view. Through the haze I go, row by row, harvesting dreams in the early morning glow. Triple threats calling, I ain't gonna stall. In my Massey Ferguson, I'm taking it all. Fog in the roads, but I still see clear. The road to victory starts right here. Steam rising from the engine heat, cold air kissing my work-worn seat. One more pass and I'll claim my prize, even with fog hanging low from the skies. Through the haze I go, row by row, harvesting dreams in the early morning glow. Triple threats calling, I ain't gonna stall. In my Massey Ferguson, I'm taking it all. Fog in the roads, but I still see clear, 'cause the heart of a farmer's got nothing to fear.
Alright, finishing up the rest of this soybean harvest. Got this last little bit. Let's go dump this in our trailer. I thought we would have got more off of this field. But that's alright. We got one more little field to do and we're done with our harvest. And pull up next to this trailer. See what our final haul is. I think we'll have around 60-ish. 59,200. I'll get this harvester over to the next field and I'll meet you there. Alright, we're at our small field. Let's get this done. Alright, we're finishing up the last of the soybeans. One more little spot to hit. And we're all done. Let's shut her off. And we'll go dump this in our silo. We ended up with a pretty nice harvest. We got 60,000 from the other field, 59,000. Another 11,000 from this field. And I believe we still have soybeans inside of our silo right now. So when it's time to sell, we're going to have a beautiful, beautiful payday. The field to our left should be done pretty soon too. Stick our pipe out. And do a little flip a bee. Dump this in there. Go park this. Then we'll go grab our tractor and trailer and dump those soybeans in. And that's put away. And let's go dump this stuff inside the silo. $59,247 liters in here. And we'll dump that. And we'll see what's in our silo. $112,000 liters of soybeans. Absolutely wonderful. Let's see when they're good to sell. We got till June, so we got quite a long ways. I think we're going to call that an episode, but we only have one thing left to do before we do that. We got to come in and pay some off on our loan. We're doing that every episode. We're going to come into our finances, and we still have $550,000 to pay. That's all right though. We had $750,000, but we're going to pay down $50,000 on that. Give us a total of $500,000 left to pay. And there we go. We took a load to the temple. We harvested both our soybean fields. We filled up our wood production. We got our sawmill going again. I think it was pretty productive. I appreciate everybody hanging out with Munchiezzz and coming to Munchiezzz Plays. I'm going to end this like I always do. Come on back. Let's see what kind of madness we can create. Everyone have a great day. Have a great night. And we'll see you next time. Bye.